I'm Frederick Loren, and I've rented the house on Haunted Hill tonight so that my wife can give a party. A haunted house party. She's so amusing. There'll be food and drink and ghosts, and perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited. If any of you will spend the next 12 hours in this house, I'll give you each $10,000. Or your next of kin in case you don't survive.
The House on Haunted Hill. Now there's a title for you. As you may have guessed, the film centers around Frederick Loren, played by Vincent Price, an eccentric millionaire who invites 5 people to a haunted house party in honor of his 4th wife.
And you call this a party?
Could be.
Needless to say, they become locked in and spend the night facing down one horror after another. There's ghosts, ghouls, guns, hauntings, and even a skeleton. And that's about it. There isn't really much to it. The House on Haunted Hill is more about style than substance, and that's okay. It's no masterpiece, but at 75 minutes, it's brisk and fun. Seriously, take 1 part Vincent Price, mix with equal parts chills and cheese, let simmer for about an hour, and what do you get? The House on Haunted Hill was one of those great gimmick movies of the 1950s. The 50s was all about gimmicks. Movies in 3D, movies in widescreen, movies in color. It was all a way to compete with television, which was encroaching on their market. And it's still an uphill battle that the film industry faces to this very day. I mean, why would I want to go outside to watch a movie when I can stay home and watch one on TV for free? And wouldn't you know, today we have IMAX in 3D. It's not a coincidence. William Castle was the producer behind The House on Haunted Hill. He also directed it, and today he's remembered as the king of schlock showmanship. Seriously, this guy did anything and everything to get asses into the theater for his flicks. Joy buzzers in the seat, life insurance policies, and skeletons flying over the audience on strings. Think about it, you go see one of this guy's movies and you end up with more chaos than you find at most amusement parks on a given weekend. This would have been all fine and dandy, except that the movies themselves are actually pretty good. And the real cherry on top is the fact that The House on Haunted Hill has a Scooby-Doo ending. None of the ghosts are real. In the 1930s, this may have been able to slide, since audiences were still getting used to the idea of movies that took the supernatural seriously, but by 1959, it already felt like a cheat. You never feel let down, though. The motives and reasons for why everyone is trying to scare each other in this movie is so contrived and cliché, it's hilarious.
Are you ready, dear?
Yes, damn you.
Would you adore me as much if I were poor? No. All you want to be is a lovely widow.
Vincent Price was one of the last great boogeymen of Hollywood, and the 1950s was where he really cut his teeth at the genre. That alone makes The House on Haunted Hill essential viewing, so turn out the lights, hang a skeleton from the rafters, and take a trip to The House on Haunted Hill. Who knows, there might even be a few murders.
She's so amusing.